Leap, forward, leap, leap.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie. Welcome to another reaction episode of Ultimate Spider-Man. Let's get on to the show.
A guy with 4 arms should be able to grab one bug by himself. Octavius.
Well, he got you there. You got a witty comment for that, Octavius?
Yeah, I don't get out much.
You don't get out at all. I don't remember the last time you left Norman Osborn's basement.
But the tech makes it trickier.
Well, then hunt Spider-Man down when he's not using his tech.
The Leaper. So off the radar, S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't even have a real file on him.
Makes sense. He doesn't even sound like a real villain and S.H.I.E.L.D. would even look after it. He seems like a sidekick villain that a sidekick should definitely deal with.
What's to know? He's French. He leaps.
Ah, so only 2 things are useful about him. I like how Ava's over here just standing like, yeah, I am so done with this crap. I'm not even gonna help him with this supervillain.
Spider-Man, Nick Fury says get back to S.H.I.E.L.D. HQ for training.
It's nighttime. The only thing Peter Parker should be doing is sleeping. Aren't you guys also be having like a system of like sleep schedule, or do you guys not sleep?
Just because he's the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't mean he can boss me around.
I mean, actually he can, since he is your boss.
Besides, Fury would be the first to say going solo on B-listers like Batroc is good training.
And also, it's probably an excellent warm-up.
That gives you Batroc. Make French toast.
Spider-Man got kicked to a different dimension for being cocky. I love how at Ultimate, we must destroy Jameson's like TV broadcasting thing.
Do it alone. Get lazy and even the lame ones can splatter you.
She is right, you know.
That's what training's for. That and mastering new tools like electric claws.
Why do you have new tools? And oh, you have new tools. Wonderful. Are you ever going to use this ever again, or is this just going to be a one and done thing? Because that also happens to all the side characters. They get new tools and never use those new tools either. It's only Spider-Man that uses the new tools.
Leap? The leap is live!
Oh, the leap guy is crackling me up. I love him.
Pew!
Is Spider-Man a student at Midtown High?
I love how the leap still use Spider-Man's like webbing as a trampoline, probably by 100% accident, and then hit into Jameson. And yes, Jameson, to answer your question, the question is yes. Spider-Man is a student from Midtown High.
Taskmaster, I have to pay for that, you know.
With what? You don't have any money?
High school, huh? Can't wait. I'm great with kids.
I don't think you are. I think you should stay far, far away from them.
All city campuses are on high alert. Report any suspicious persons immediately.
Are we talking about the Hopster guy, or are we talking about a completely different guy who broke out of a different prison?
Hey, Pete, they're saying Spidey goes to the school.
You see, this is another problem with Ultimate Spider-Man. You see, they have like the main plot, and then in between the main plot, they had a bunch of filler crammed in. So you're just like, okay, multiple days must have passed, but they act like multiple days haven't passed. So we're like still on the scene of like, hey, Spider-Man belongs to school, and we're like, yeah, we already discovered this like 5 other episodes, but in their main perspective timeline, it's only been like a day.
Girls love heroes, so help me spread the rumor it's me, huh?
Harry, I know how Ultimate Spider-Man goes. Believe me, you do not want the attention. Most of the time when you get attention, you go to the goddamn hospital.
I don't think it's a good idea for anyone to pose as him right now.
Smart kid, you all should listen to him more often.
Well, Coach,
Freak accident. That man was murdered.
looks like you finally broke that state field goal record.
Mr.
How? How did this man get inside the school? How did no one in the school give this man a background check?
Yeager will be your substitute until further notice.
Mr. Yeager? That's the best false name you could give yourself, dude?
I look forward to the challenge of unlocking your hidden talents.
Okay, this is gonna be a very, very weird episode. Can we already say that?
Awkward phrasing or veiled threat?
He's studying you. He's on the case to figure out who Spider-Man is. Take him down.
Could in fact dodge this ball, but I choose not to, in order to protect my identity and thus all the kids in this school.
You're an idiot. You know what would be a clever plan? If you're like semi-good / semi-bad, like maybe you decide which obstacles or which sports you're really good at, because you don't have to suck at every sport. You could be like good at some sports and then bad at some, but in this universe they're like, oh, Peter Parker's just bad at everything. He can't do a single thing. I'm like, dude, just be good at dodgeball and nothing else. Like that could be your whole one good thing you do in your life. But no, he's like, I'm gonna be just bad at everything. I'm like, okay, Peter Parker, just keep getting yourself beaten up because you decided to do this idiotic plan.
A little overkill just to maintain your cover? Is that your face print?
How hard did Flash Thompson throw the ball in order to get Peter Parker's face print?
I'm looking for finalists for the Citywide Athletic Achievement Contest.
So I'm guessing this is actually a thing that happens in Midtown High. They recruit students for this competition. If not, this is very suspicious.
Don't give me less than 110%.
You could learn something from him.
How to creep people out?
Mr.
I love even without spidey senses. Peter Parker definitely knows that there is something up with this dude.
Very promising.
Actually, this is a really cool thing that they did from Taskmaster. They made him like, even without the suit and the armor and stuff, like Taskmaster is super smart. He doesn't even need the armor to figure out like who's Spider-Man. He just does mathematics in his head.
Can we get some man-sized ties up in here, people? Seriously.
But I know one person who's easily disqualified in your Spider-Man hunt.
You can begin any time today. The course doesn't run itself, Mr. Parker.
I like how Taskmaster just waited for Peter Parker just to have this like fantasy in his head before he decided to, you know, speak up, say, you better get a move on you, boy, I'm gonna whip your ass.
Right build, right size. Perfect candidate.
Peter, why are all your bones breaking? I should not hear you crackling your bones from way over here. Sorry, Taskmaster, but you're wrong about this one.
The three of you here tomorrow for the final cut. Rand, Osborn, Thompson.
Hey, of all the three of you that have to go, don't go.
Tomorrow? Saturday?
Did I stutter?
Well, all you guys have to go back to school on Saturday. Have fun with that.
Danny, Flash, and Harry? Harry? I aced that thing. Why am I not a finalist? Because I'm a girl?
I love how Harry just pieced out mid-conversation. He's like, yeah, I'm not hearing this rant again.
Are you the only person on Earth who sees school on a Saturday as a good thing?
Yes, she is.
Come back tomorrow anyway, list or no list, and run that course again.
Why are you dragging Peter along to your dumb little course training? Peter does not have to be dragged along.
I work with a guy whose feet stick to walls. No one creeps me out.
Yeah, if it's not Spidey sense, no one gives a shit about your bad feelings, Parker.
Coulson.
Coulson, aren't you supposed to be a spy? How do you not hear his footsteps? They're extremely loud.
Even better to see that S.H.I.E.L.D. added security enhancements to the school. That makes my life much easier.
Hey, can't you, like, see the files that Peter Parker's Spider-Man? Or no, is this just the tech that S.H.I.E.L.D. put into the school?
Training?
Something's wrong. I can't get into the school. The fence is electrified.
Change into your costume and hop over the fence. This is not a dilemma you should be having. I get if you want to call, like, Peter for backup because, like, it's his friends and his school, but you should still not have this dilemma.
Coulson, no! We should go solo on this. Together.
Ava, please use, like, 2 cents of your brain and please just ignore whatever Spider-Man said and call fucking Coulson Spider-Man. Why do you not want to call Coulson?
S.H.I.E.L.D. added security to protect the school from, well, for us. Probably just a misfire.
You should still call Coulson and be like, hey, what's up with your security? Why is it on lockdown?
Don't come into my office.
You good, Coulson? You getting a head rush yet?
Corrupted the S.H.I.E.L.D. security tech.
Who?
Assassin. Hates me, hates Fury.
Yeah, and soon enough, Taskmaster will also hate Spider-Man and White Tiger as well.
We have to contact Fury.
You can't. He jammed the frequencies. You shouldn't have come to school today.
See, this is what I was telling you guys. You should have called someone earlier.
Yourselves out of here and then find Fury. Don't waste time on me.
Hey Coulson, I don't know what you think your situation is, but you're hanging upside down about to be dropped into some weird green glowing goo.
And definitely don't go after Taskmaster alone. He's a combat chameleon. Do you understand?
I love Taskmaster when he shows up, cause like anytime Taskmaster shows up, you know it's gonna be hype.
Master sees you do it, he can do it. Fight him once, he's as good as you. You hear me?
Probably not, since you know they're running to go save their friends.
Behind us! Keep running!
Slow and steady, dudes. Slow and...
I mean, Danny does ironically have a point. If you guys exert your energy at the first half, you guys are gonna be tired after the second half.
Danny! Get to safety.
Okay, I just realized something. This is the first time Flash and Harry both see this technology, and they definitely see the logo. Do they know that it's the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo, or have they never seen that and assumed that Taskmaster rigged this entire school up?
Your technique.
Years of study and kunlun.
Danny, the first thing you do is not tell a random stranger bad guy that wants to beat your ass what type of technique that you definitely studied under.
It's for you, seconds for me.
Oh, that was cool. I like how it showed that he like already mastered it instead of him just just mastering it for no apparent reason. It shows like, oh yeah, he already got the skill. Look at the split.
Who taught you that move?
You did.
I like how like Taskmaster can copy other people's move, but there is an easier way to defeat him. It's called doing a different fighting style.
He's too.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. You okay, Danny?
You were good, kid, but not the one I'm looking for.
I like how Taskmaster's like, you put up a good fight. I like you, kid. Unfortunately, you're not Spider-Man.
Change into Spider-Man before anyone else gets hurt.
They're in danger.
Yeah, that means you should definitely swing in and help them out.
It's the moment you've trained for. Oh, wait, that's right. You never train.
I think the concept is he does train. He just doesn't really want to train with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Flash is in your...
How did you end up in Peter Parker's locker? Is it because you know his combination lock?
Oh, decided to come clean, Thompson.
Huh?
Yeah, it's been a day, Thompson, and I love how you're so shocked, but this isn't the first time you've seen Spider-Man or a villain has attacked your school. Only been fighting with him for 5 seconds and already mastered all of Spider-Man's techniques.
You're next.
He's copying your moves, webhead!
Yeah, no doubt he is. Coulson already said that. Now fight in a different way, please.
Mr. Yeager? Our gym teacher?
Yeah, none of this would have happened if you actually listened to Peter Parker. Or, you know, actually gave a background check to this quite evil dude.
No way mean to suggest that all gym teachers are sadistic taskmasters who live to bring misery to high schoolers everywhere.
Oh, but they are, Parker. Oh, but they are.
So that test was only about finding Spider-Man? No, I don't feel so bad about getting cut.
So does Taskmaster know the identities of some of these heroes? I'm guessing he would figure out that Danny is Iron Fist because he uses his power, but just Ava just admitted that she just got cut, so would he figure out who she is as well?
I'll show you both the benefits of training.
The benefits of training isn't gonna do shit if the guy's just gonna copy your moves.
That Kunlun kids.
Danny, what did you do to him?
Beat the living shit out of him and then just like left him passed out on the ground. Oh, by the way, where is Danny? Is he still passed out on the ground?
Could offer you a job. Accept. Everyone wins.
Oh, ain't this an anticlimactic way of asking someone if they want to work with you?
Powerful man hired me to bring you to him, but I'm powerful myself.
Taskmaster, please stop monologuing and telling Spider-Man your plans, you idiot.
Sing Spider-Man. Let me write that down. That could be big.
But I can only imagine that what this guy considers amazing would be less than spectacular.
Hey, in the name of two Spider-Man shows, Spectacular Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man.
Cross me, just like he'll double-cross you when it suits him.
Maybe he double-crossed you because you're an evil psychopath.
Sure. And like you, I had tech. I had a team. Now look at me.
So does Spider-Man. Spider-Man has tech and a team.
It's what we do as soon as he sees it.
What if he doesn't see it?
How a trick play is gonna help you guys defeat Taskmaster?
Darn those budget cuts. No lights on the weekends, Tasky.
Hero.
Oh, this is the way they're gonna go, is just turn off the lights? I don't think this will work because Taskmaster should definitely have nighttime vision.
What'd you do?
You sure about that?
So they gave each other their weapons. That's so cool.
Just did me a favor. I have a photographic memory. I can move through here as well as if the lights were on.
Your photographic memory ain't gonna help you if they accidentally move stuff. Please tell me they actually move stuff.
You could if everything was still where it was yesterday, sucker.
Oh, thank the Lords, I'm actually smart in doing the idea I just stated.
Identity as Flash Thompson to the entire world.
Which Flash Thompson? That one?
Yeah.
Where's Danny? Did Danny die?
How many masks can one guy wear?
You're asking me?
Think he'll be...
Knowing Taskmaster, probably a bazillion.
School's a dead end. Trust me. You want the spider, you'll have to make him come to you.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. Norman Osborn is still the Emporio. Does Norman Osborn know that Taskmaster, went and hunted his son? Or is he completely in the dark about this entire plan?
You have to pay for those. Remember.
Hey, it's the line from the beginning of this episode.
No one in this school is cool enough to be Spidey, so forget that rumor.
Oh, so this is how they deal with the Spider-Man being a student in Midtown High rumor.
Finally did me a favor.
Taskmaster never even suspected Peter Parker was Spider-Man.
Hey Danny, nice to see you live. Where the fuck were you during this entire episode?
Creativity was just as strategic as my training. More, even.
Really?
Going solo paid off, okay?
Was this episode calling going solo? I don't remember that lesson ever. Him being like, oh, I gotta play dumb in order to my secret identity being revealed. It's still a dumb idea, but I guess I gotta just live with it.
Exclusive interview is conducted for Daily Bugle Communications by rookie reporter Mary Jane Watson.
Before we start the next episode of Ultimate Spider-Man, I must quickly tell you all to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, and please leave a comment.
Watson by MJ Watson. I think I'll just stick with Mary Jane Watson.
Yo, let's go. We finally get Mary Jane Watson as reporter. By the way, for this entire episode, it's gonna be like this.
How did you get Spider-Man to agree to an interview?
I can't reveal my sources, Harry.
Yeah,
Yeah, how did you do that? I feel like Peter definitely stalked you and had to decide whether or not he wanted you to, be the media influencer in his life. Because all he has is Jameson. And I like how everyone in this table who knows Peter Parker's secret identity is looking disgusted at him.
How long have you wanted to be a reporter?
Forever? But I don't know why I'm answering your questions. You're the one who agreed to be interviewed.
Hey, Spider-Man is allowed to ask you questions. He has no clue who the hell you are. Actually, he does, but he's gotta play like he doesn't.
You movers and shakers. Speaking of which...
Spider-Man, you can't just go kidnapping people. And also, hello, I am now fully awake. The last reaction episode, I may have not sounded completely mean because I was a little bit sick and not fully awake. Now I had some tea and fully awake. So hopefully you guys have more fun enjoying this episode.
Voice sounds familiar, but I can't quite place it. Are you a public figure in real life?
Just say yes. Then that would mean she's completely off your trail.
Hey, there's something in it for me, too. Finally getting an unbiased source to prove I'm not the menace some people claim I am.
Well, here comes Jameson's stupid face to tell you otherwise.
Bring me the video that will lock this spider threat up once and for all. You are the news.
I like how Jameson will do anything to make Spider-Man just look bad.
Has just been attacked by... the Hulk?
Well, I suggest you move far, far away from here. The Hulk in a small town is never a good sign. He's definitely gonna destroy everything.
Hold on! Keep me in fo-
Hey, Jane, just get out of there. You're gonna die if you keep doing this.
The Hulk is a massive man monster of mayhem.
Hulk? Here? In Manhattan? I'm good.
Yes, very ungood. So how about you call your team and ask them, hey, what the hell's up with the Hulk? Or, hey, I definitely need help because the Hulk is, for some reason, rampaging against this small city.
Second of all, you want a story? Stay up here, stay safe, and stay alive to report it.
He is right, you know, so I suggest you 100% do exactly what he says.
Hulk is attacking Midtown, viewers, so that's where I'm taking you now.
Hey, Mary Jane, if you die, no one's gonna feel bad for you because you're the idiot that decided to do this.
You dropped this when you ducked for cover.
Stan Lee, what are you doing here in the middle of the city? Aren't you supposed to be a janitor at the school now?
Mister,
Been
look
back
out! Look out!
With the auto show of 65.
Stan Lee, if you were any other character, you would 100% goddamn die. Don't shoot at Hulk. Shooting at Hulk doesn't do anything.
Some call Spider-Man a menace, but what we're seeing here today is a hero that just saved innocent people from a real monster.
Spider-Man, stop trying to get in the shot. You got people to save, or definitely more people to save, and you definitely have to stop the Hulk for why he's rampaging the city.
How do you find the courage to do your job?
Me? A wise man once told me, with great power comes great...
Yo, Spider-Man almost finished the line. Wait a minute. Wouldn't Mary Jane know that Ben Parker definitely said that to Peter Parker before he died?
I planned for the equal and opposite reaction.
Spider-Man, he's right behind you. Stop monologuing.
When their guard is down, you go back in.
Spider-Man, I think you took quite a beating today. Please call your stupid team to help you out.
Turn on lights or Hulk will smash!
There's no point of that if you're just gonna smash everything anyway, Hulk.
Just Energy Man!
Energy Man? Who's Energy Man?
I'm guessing that weird yellow glowing thing that Hulk threw the car at.
That car broke apart before it hit the building.
Yeah, no duh. And it didn't just break apart. It goddamn exploded in yellow electricity.
Hulk is right. Crazy, but right.
Yeah, most of the time he is.
See it.
I have an idea. Night vision mode.
Night vision? I got that.
Oh, we're using night vision again? And also, this is a cool way to use night vision when you, like, can't see invisible, like, energy monster. And also, how can Hulk see? It's because he's, like, made out of gamma, so he's able to, like, see all the energy, like, around him.
Oh, that Energy Man.
Uh-oh.
Did the energy man realize he was being stalked?
Bugman like Invisible Energy Man is the baddie, and Green Man is the misunderstood menace.
Yeah, so why don't you stop this fight and telling the police they have the wrong man instead of stupidly monologuing?
Threats like the big green guy and you.
We're not the problem here.
Do none of these cops realize the random yellow energy that's randomly disappearing out of nowhere?
You got it wrong. He's not aiming at you.
Fire!
Spider-Man, they're not gonna listen to you, so I suggest you do a different plan.
Firing at Hulk, even as Spider-Man tries to convince them that the real menace here is an unseen energy creature.
Spider-Man, just figure out a way to team up with Hulk so you guys can finally defeat this creature by yourselves.
Sir, Spider-Man is right. Look!
Of course he's right. Hulk is randomly just, you know, hitting something that's randomly turning yellow, and all these people are goddamn blind saying Hulk is terrorizing it. You guys definitely see the random energy Hulk is blasting. Open your goddamn eyes.
Hulk!
Well, now he's bigger. Why is he bigger now?
Hulk, it's really an energy beast.
Wrapping up and heading over. I'm on it, Webhead.
If you're
Oh, thank the Lord, Spider-Man finally called it stupid little team.
Energy Man toward the water. You know, the river? That way?
Hulk, happy smash!
I hate to break it to you, Spider-Man, but Hulk's not gonna listen to you, so I just plan B. Nope, didn't didn't destroy him. He just went under the subway. You guys are all completely doomed.
Like Bugman. Bugman smash good.
Coming from the master.
I like how Hulk and Spider-Man have now become friends.
How does uncontained energy exist on its own? And wouldn't it need some sort of conduction? Not to...
Who the hell knows? It's never explained into this episode what the hell this villain was.
Mention a power supply?
And where did it go? Energy doesn't just disappear. They said...
No, it doesn't. So it's just Spider-Man investigating the subway by himself. Hey Hulk, nice to have you back. Didn't you just leave? Also, how did you know Energy Man was still alive?
Message for the people of New York. Or the world.
Hulk not do interviews now.
Attention!
Well, at least he's a lot nicer about it now. Instead of like, the first time he met you and just screamed at your face.
Put up your hands and surrender. You're under arrest for the destruction of New York City.
Did no one here get Spider-Man's phone call? Or did they scan the skitty and say, there's no energy monster. Spider-Man's lying, so we must destroy Hulk.
Shield has just arrived and declared an all-out war on Hulk.
Yeah, well, S.H.I.E.L.D. is utterly stupid.
Zoom in and stay put.
Oh, she's actually gonna stay put this time? At first I thought she wasn't gonna listen.
That can't be...
Well, that's karma for you, S.H.I.E.L.D. That's what happens when you don't listen to Hulk or Spider-Man when they're telling you there's an invisible electric guy trying to hunt them down. Well, that's not a good sign. By the way, Spider-Man, where are your other teammates? Are they still in the Jersey incident?
Spider-Man, I've kind of used up my courage. What should I do now?
Be brave and keep filming.
Oh, so finally at the end of, the part of the episode, now you finally lost courage. Now when Hulk was destroying the rampaging invisible electric thing that no one could see, now when Spider-Man just, kidnapped you, now when you explored the subway and almost died, now you've lost your courage.
Power and temporarily surged out. So I'm gonna force feed it until it pops for good.
Hope you're right.
Oh, that's a cool way to defeat this monster.
Stein?
We need more power. Anything. Cell phone, flashlight, just a few more watts will do it, I'm certain.
Just hook up more power electricity. Cell phones and other stuff will not help you out, dude.
Including us.
Everything except this. My camera battery still has a charge in it.
Your dumb stupid camera ain't gonna help you guys defeat this monster. Mary Jane monster. Do not throw your camera at this dumb little monster.
Mary Jane.
Yo, she's alive. Also Mary Jane. Please tell me you never want to do this again.
Hands up!
He's not a threat. He helped defeat the real monster and...
S.H.I.E.L.D., I want to whack you guys across the head. You guys just had this entire battle and realized that, hey, Hulk wasn't destroying the city because he was destroying the city. He was destroying it because someone else was trying to destroy it. You're all idiots.
The memory card?
Only slightly charred.
He took the memory card? Oh, that's so cool.
Can't believe you didn't win.
Can't win if you don't enter.
Golly, you almost died multiple times in this episode. What do you mean you didn't enter?
Jameson would never have let the world see Spider-Man for the hero he really is.
Well, that is true. Well, hopefully your video does blow up.
How many hits has it gotten on your site so far?
Including this one? 2.
How have you only gotten 2 views? How has this not already blown up the internet? Everyone in the city should have known what happened and went onto your blog and blown it up. But only 2 people watched it? That's sad.
There might be a place for you with the Bugle, if you send your work to me before you post it next time.
Yo, Jameson saw her work? That's so cool.
He has a heart. Who knew? Never judge a book by its billboard.
Or a superhero by his mask.
Well, that was Ultimate Spider-Man. Now, before you guys all leave, I must quickly remind you all to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, please leave a comment, and have a goddamn good day.